Hey guys, it's Eric here at Farpoint Farms. Check it out. The Mlite-880 full band shortwave radio has arrived. This is a really cool little radio. Less expensive version of some of the Mlite-880, I can't even pronounce the name, radios that I've reviewed here, but this one kind of fits the radio mold, but does do some SDR stuff, has some waveform patterns and stuff. So it like waterfall patterns, I should say. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting into this one with you. They do have a software update for it, like a firmware update. I'll go ahead and do that to it before we get into playing with it, but there we go. And it comes with a manual and probably a power pack, maybe, hopefully. Yeah, oh no, okay. What else we got? Okay, so a little power pack here. USB-C charging, and it does have this, which is like, so it has a long wire antenna plug, but it's just like a plug for a, you know, like the 20-foot ones you can put out there. However, this one has a little terminal on the end, so you can hook it to an external long wire antenna, and it comes with this little nifty doodad to hold both these things. I'm gonna put that in there right this second. All right, before we look at that, I'll just go ahead and show you product manual here, version 2.10, made in July of 2025. Again, there's a January update. And yeah, good looking radio. Got a little kickstand on it. Has a place on top here for an SD card. Has a nice mechanical, I like that, on-off switch. Takes a regular rechargeable 16850 or something like that battery. And on this side, USB-C charging, earphone jack, volume and channel control. It's like a dual function. This side, just our external antenna. On the front, speaker, nice digital screen, and a keypad with some function buttons. Yeah, good looking. Look, I want to play with this thing. I want to hear what's going on. There's a lot going on in the news. So let's see if this thing can pick up some cool shortwave radio signals. Let's do it. All right, well, here we are on the bench. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on. And you can see the display here is kind of cool. I'm gonna leave the volume turned down. We got a lot to go over, so I just wanna, I've been playing with this quite a bit, so there's a lot to go over on it here. So let's start with it. First thing we're gonna go through here is number one, it's step. So we can change from 10 hertz all the way to 100 to 250, right? So kilohertz, 5 kilohertz. I'm not leaving it at 10 kilohertz for right now, but just to show you that it's available in many flavors. Number two here, that's mode. Right now we're on lower sideband, but let's change it over for right now. We'll be on the AM. Return out of that. Then there's a radio setup, and there's a lot to cover here, so let me just go through this. Antenna type for shortwave, high Z or low Z. Bias enable. Attenuator for shortwave, disabled currently. FM bandwidth is set to auto. Frequency correction, we don't really have anything going on there, but we can change that stuff around if we want to. And you just basically enter out of that if you need to. I think that's it for that. Yeah. Okay, so let me get back out of that. Frequency set, we can do entering, and there's how you enter in direct frequency if you want to. Again, we'll get out of that. And then visual. Brightness level, I'll change it here. Let's see if we change that around. We got middle and we got high. I think for filming, this is where it's at. There's a timer for brightness, spectrum average, spectrum fill, RDS view enabled. Those are some options you have there. And then audio, what kind of filter? Narrowband or normal or wide. And I'm just leaving it at normal for right now. Let's get back into that. Filter low frequency, filter high frequency, noise reduction level, and already into the wideband stereo enable there. Okay, recordings. You can certainly record. There is a spot right up on here for our micro SD card. I've got one in there. And so that's nice. You get a list of all the things you recorded, and here's our playback functions here, right? And then we have channel memo. So you can create an area to save channels and get in there. And then lastly, we get our bands. So we have band select. We want to direct enter into whatever band. And for right now, let's go ahead. We'll switch over to the AM band here. And we'll start our scan. I'll roll way down here. We'll start at the very base of everything here. But that's it. 9 star and the pound sign is enter. Here we have the ability to switch between, you can have either earphones or speaker or both. You have a squelch under the B. Noise reduction is here. You can see squelch and noise reduction are already on. And then our return button, which we've been playing with, right? As far as signals, I'm inside the building right now. I'm trying to just do these reviews. I've gotten a lot of feedback from y'all, some of it positive, not all of it, which that's okay though. And most are saying, hey, if you're going to do a review of a radio like this, use it with the antenna. Don't hook it up to a long wire. Don't hook it up to anything external, because they want to know what kind of reception it's going to get basically out of the box. So that's what I'm doing here. That being said, I've never picked up anything on the air band, so I can pretty much just roll through there. Oh, to change your volume, press this, and now we can turn our volume up. And then press it again, and we're back to rolling through the dial. Okay, so we do have a signal coming in. Not sure what mode that is. Yeah, not sure what that one is. We'll switch back to AM. And we'll roll through. This time in the morning, not a lot going on the lower half of the band, but with the ability to see that, it's kind of nice to see if there is anything going on out there. Like for a second there was. Okay, we've got a beacon here. Let's get into 6. Let's see. Might be a little hard to hear it. But something there for sure. Turn the volume back down just a bit. There is the time clock at 10 megahertz. That's coming in pretty good this morning. Definitely got a signal here. Looks like a digital signal of some kind. I'm not sure what that signal is. So, could be the time of day, could be the general weather conditions, although I've been playing with this for a few days. I think when I've used it with an external antenna, it has worked a lot more. But again, I'd like to show you what it's like with just the stock equipment. A lot of people don't have a long wire antenna. Not a lot to listen to on the radio this early in the morning, but with a long wire antenna, and again, it does have a plug for said long wire antenna, it certainly does open the radio up to other possibilities. I do like the fact that it has the little waterfall effect. It makes hunting down the fainter signals a little easier. So that's kind of a positive there for sure. I also like the fact that you can record to it, and that it does have an earphone jack and a standard USB-C to charge it with. Overall, it's a pretty cool little radio, and of course, I will leave a link to where you can pick one of these up. Till next time, my friends, take care.